Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of History Hobo Plays TimeGuessr. Let's see if we can beat our personal best score of 47,800 points. Let's get into the game. Okay, let's go. Okay, that gives us a location pretty easily. We have Chicago police, obviously. I don't think we're going to pinpoint exactly where that is in Chicago. Chicago doesn't look central. Obviously, Chicago is a massive city, but I can't see any tall buildings in the background, so thinking maybe south side Chicago, somewhere like that. Let's see what looks residential around here that could match that. There's a lot. Somewhere like these kind of areas, I would think. We have kind of, I don't know, in America you call that a row house, maybe call it a terraced house in the UK. Doesn't quite match these ones, as these look like individual houses. Let's turn on the hybrid view. Maybe a bit further in the south. These look like individual houses too. I'll have a quick look around, see if I can find anything. Nope, not that kind of area. It's possible that these buildings may have actually been demolished since then, but such a big city, I don't think I'm going to find anything close to it, so we'll go near the airport. It's fairly central. If we're further south, we won't lose too many points. I don't see us being this close into the city centre. Okay, let's look at the year. This police car looks 50s, 60s-ish. Let's just zoom in on that a little. I think maybe more early 60s. Just because the edge of the car is slightly curved rather than the sharp angles that were more common in the 50s. Oh, we do have a street name here. North Elizabeth Street. Is it worth looking for in a city the size of Chicago? I don't think so. Otherwise, I'll be here all day looking for it. Yeah, I think we're gonna go. Okay, I think I'll guess here, and I think 61. It was 59. I just changed it off the. Oh, it actually was quite far into the centre. Can we see the street name? Yep, North Elizabeth Street. I doubt I would have found that. I wouldn't have been looking in that area anyway. Can I see if this building still exists? These kind of longer buildings? Ah, they do. Yeah, should have noticed that, but oh well, still a good score. Okay. Looks a little French, possibly. Zor. That doesn't sound French. Morzine via Supermorzine. Zor, that's just this end of the word looks French to me. Like this double S-A-I-X. Zor and Supermorzine must mean cable car. But we have a phone here. Someone's playing TimeGuessr by the looks of it on their phone. Not really helping us. There's a weird camera effect on his screen. We look Alps-ish. The mountains look like they could very well be the Alps. Let's have a quick look. I think between French and Swiss Alps. So somewhere in this general area, I would think. Oh, where's Mont Blanc again? Yeah, Mont Blanc is here. So maybe this area somewhere. Doesn't look as high as Mont Blanc. Well, I think we're probably likely somewhere on the French-Swiss border. I don't think we have any place names here. These, well, maybe they are these, maybe peak names or slope names. What's the difference? This looks like a seated one and a pull cable car. We have this word twice. Sarah, I have no idea how to pronounce that. I don't think that we've got enough clues to pinpoint an exact location. I'm only basing this off that sounding French, and alpage also sounds a bit French. Is that French for Alps? But I could be completely wrong here. This could be like Slovenia or Slovakia or somewhere like that. Okay, yeah, looks modern. What phone do we have here? It looks like a fairly modern smartphone. Camera's in the screen. I'm not sure what model it is. It's not an iPhone. But that will mean we are definitely around modern day. Let's guess there. Okay, our year was perfect. So TimeGuessr fan playing daily while skiing in Avores, France. I've never heard of the place. I should have guessed a bit further south, but yeah, that's not bad. Still a decent score. A little low on the location, but we'll take it. We have a market of some sort. I can see Asian language. I would think possibly Hong Kong then. Tram stop. Hong Kong definitely has a tram. I've been on the tram in Hong Kong. Yeah, so if I could see this, I think that might even just say Hong Kong transportation. We're not going to get any other location based on that. The year is going to be incredibly difficult to pick out because I cannot see the vehicle that we're actually stood on, or this wagon or whatever it is. Can't see the front of it. I can't really make out any detail on it. Alright, let's go to Hong Kong first. The Hong Kong tram, I rode it on this side, on the Wan Chai area. I'm not sure if there is a tram up the other way, but we might go in Wan Chai just in case. So I don't know whether Kowloon and places like that had the tram. Can't see any obvious tram lines up here. I didn't spend much time up here when I was there. This area I walked around quite a bit. I don't recall there being a tram there, although we could, quite obviously the tram might have been removed because they probably were a lot more common than they are now. But there's definitely a tram that ran up and down this area. Right. So I think we'll leave it there for the location. Yeah. This clothing looks definitely not modern. This can be deceptive though. This guy's wearing looks like a leather jacket. This guy's just smoking a cigarette. No years printed on these boxes. These wicker baskets make me think it's slightly older as well. I don't think you really would use wicker baskets these days in Hong Kong. So this is definitely during the British days of Hong Kong. It's not in once China took over, so it's pre-97. You would think we might be in the 70s here, or 80s. Is there any other clues back here? It's very hard with a black and white photo as well. This leather jacket that this guy's wearing makes me think maybe late 70s, possibly early 80s. This guy's a bit more contemporary. I think we'll go 79. Let's hope that that's a good guess. That's 86. We're on the right side of Hong Kong. A bit further up the coast though, near the Star Ferry terminal. Shame on the year, but I couldn't have got that, I don't think. We have some kind of classroom. Let's have a thing. Let's look at the language first. We have a few dotted over the O's, a lot of accents here. We have some English, although we have SZ. Could be Czech, maybe. I'll have a quick look at some of the European languages, see if any of them match up. Okay, so we have some kind of classroom. Let's have a thing. Let's look at the language first. We have a few dotted over the O's, a lot of accents here. We have some English, although we have a few accents here. Could be Czech, maybe. I'll have a quick look at some of the European languages, see if any of them match up. Latvia, Lithuania as well. Dotted A, dotted U. Okay, I'm not going to actually put it in Riga, because then we're central to these three countries if we are in one of them. Year-wise, tricky 80s, I would say, fashion. Early 80s. It's hard to tell what the fashions of the former Soviet countries or Eastern Bloc countries. I'm gonna go 89. And we were in Hungary. Should have gone with my gut. Lots of accents mean Hungary. Okay, we're definitely not getting a perfect score today. We were miles off on the we're not getting a personal best, I mean. Okay, we have something that looks possibly Indian, Bangladeshi. Oh, Sri Lanka. It's got to be Sri Lanka. I see Colombo here. So, and here and here. So we might actually be able to find the location. Colombo's a pretty big city. Olcott Mouthwa. It must be the street. Year-wise, it's going to be tricky. This looks like, is this UN soldiers or are these just local soldiers? Obviously, Sri Lanka has had many kind of conflicts with the Tamils. Year-wise, I'm going to actually place it in the 80s again. Actually, it might be slightly earlier, but it's very difficult to tell fashion ages based on countries like this. Okay. We're going into Colombo. Colombo is a massive city, obviously. Olcott. Let's look for that. Olcott Mouthwa. Actually, I think I'm going to just go bang in the middle here. It's a long city though, but these might be different areas. Okay, we'll go there. 79. Hard to tell. We've got bikes. Obviously no phones or anything like that. Soldiers' weapons look. The soldiers' uniforms look slightly more modern. Like late 80s, early 90s. I'm going to regret this, but oh, thank God I did change it. Yep. And our location was pretty decent, so a good score there. Soldiers patrolling the streets of Colombo. Yep. Okay, final score. Not a bad score overall, 41,072. It might bring our average down a little, but it's not going to make a huge effect. We'll have a quick look at the breakdown. See what we missed. Really, this Hungary round is what demolished us, because the year was a mile off. Yeah, that was round 4, the Hungary round. Should have just always stick. Lots of accents Hungary, but there just didn't seem enough accents for Hungarian for me. Otherwise, not too bad. We were a bit off on time on the Hong Kong one, but there was so little information as to time in that one. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.